Welcome to my channel. I just want to discuss a few things. I was going to say some downloads, but I don't know. It came to me like for me, I feel like it's uploads. Then I'm trying to figure out what was the difference between something downloading in or an upload. I feel like a download is information put in or added into something. But I feel like an upload is bringing information that's in the system, bringing it up, bringing it out, opening the project, uploading the project. It's already there. It's in the computer, but you're opening it, you're uploading. I don't know. But one I want to express just a suggestion, for to begin boosting your immune system. Okay, it's always important to have a good diet and be mindful of what you're eating, but right now having a high iron diet would be very beneficial. One reason why, outside of the fact that the different things that have been going on for the last couple of years, they are not mentioned, right? Yeah. So they're creating a new thing. The one that first came out in 2020 that got really large, really big, worldwide. Things drastically changed, to say the least. Everyone's was wearing masks on their face, the right to breathe freely, the right to breathe fresh air was taken, well, they have created another thing. So the beginning of the year, they will have another thing. And it would just be good to, first off, try not to go into fear. Well, into a fear mode. Fear is, it's like a fear tactic. It's a fear tactic. Yeah. Your immune system is your fighter. That is what fights and helps fights any kind of sickness, disease, any kind of ailment, anything that comes against the body, meaning that's not good for the body. The immune system is what helps assist in fighting it off. So, of course, you want your fighter to be strong. Okay? Iron supplements, zinc, vitamin A, green leafy vegetables, orange juice, oranges are all things that I know right off that are good for that. But you can Google it if it's things that you know of, or if it's certain fruits, vegetables, or things that you love or enjoy more than others, then just do a little extra of that. If you like greens, then eat greens a little more. Yeah. So, fear tactic. With that fear tactic. So, in comes the fear tactic. And what happens now is the hospitals and the doctor offices, become even more overcrowded than whatever the normal traffic is. People are rushing to the emergency room, rushing their kids there, because they, like the child can just come down with a cough. And now because it's going around that there's something in the air, and that's the first place your mind goes. Oh, they must got it. So now you're running your kids and yourself, all your family, to the emergency room, to the doctor office, right? Fear. When fear is released, there's a certain type of rush, adrenaline rush that ensues. Adrenaline. Adrenaline is something that's within the blood system. And you go and they want to take your blood. They need lots of blood because they want to check your blood to be sure that this, that, or another. You could be going there for a headache and they're going to take some blood. Yeah. We be so really just worried about the child being better, or just, even if it's ourselves in the hospital, at the doctor's office, we're so concerned with our overall health that we're not looking into the detailed information. We're not looking to the other flip side of why this is going on. The need, the desire for your blood. Your blood that is that's been running for a while off of fear. So now that fear has your adrenaline running high. They want that blood. Or there's a certain type of blood that people will pay millions for. There is certain type of blood that people pay millions for. But you're not mindful of that because you're just trying to take care of your baby. You're just trying to make sure they're straight. You want to be able to trust the doctors. So I understand. So, the things that I say, the things that I receive, different videos that I do. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that people think this, think that, whatever they think. I was looking for. Thinking about Kanye now. So I'm seeing around, the different things Kanye has been going through, what he's been saying, not even just the last few months, last couple of years, but Kanye been wilding, or he's eccentric, I'll say. He's been that way. So now they're relating to him and saying that, okay, he was bipolar, and now like they're saying that he has lost his mind, like he's losing his mind. And I thought about that when I read it. My thoughts was, well, good. That's good. That's good. And I know for you, you're like, oh my God, what is she talking about? That's good. At some point, we stop thinking with our mind, our brain, mind, Many of us don't realize that the heart has a mind of its own, right? So we stopped at some point thinking with that heart, making decisions with the heart from a place of love. And we began allowing decisions to be made with the mind, logically, what makes sense, leaving out the the um the whole love part, making a decision based on having love in your heart. Like, and I just feel like that's what it means. You have been awakened to something. Kanye has been awakened to something that has urged him to go within his heart. Deal with things, deal with people, deal with business, deal with others from a place of love. And yes, of course, when you do that, you begin to sound foreign to most. You begin to sound, they would associate it to being crazy, mentally ill, stupid, lost your mind, ignorant, need help. That's what the majority would associate. Those the words that they were used. Because of course, you are behaving in a manner that most of the world don't behave. First of all, you doing Kanye. I'm gonna tell you. So you're doing all this talking and you're losing money. You're losing big promotional deals. The majority of the world, if they had something to say, and what they had to say might make them lose their money, they're not doing that. They're not gonna say a word. Why? Because they're being controlled. Money controls them. That promotional deal controls them. Yeah. Majority of people are being controlled by something or someone. They can't make their own decisions. They can't talk how they want to talk. They can't speak up how they want to speak up. They're not allowed. They can't. They're being controlled. But somewhere along the little way, Kanye broke out of control. Yeah, there's something else they'll say. Oh, Kanye out of control. Yeah, you damn right. Praise the Lord that he's out from control. He can talk like you want to talk. You're not gonna control me with your big money deals. Was it 75 million that they froze? That's just the minimum. I think he had a couple other deals he lost, right? Money, big money. You think he did that because he's not in his right mind? No, he did that because he's finally back in his right mind. Do you feel me? Praise God. I want to speak a little bit on past lives. I think it's something that we first of all, even speaking of past lives, that's like some just feel like it's just like a theory, like it's something some people believe, some people don't, and and that's how it should be. That's how most things are. Like you have the freedom to believe it or not, or set your own standards, morals, guidelines, bylaws, or whatever you want to call them. So that's what life is all about. That's what makes us all so unique, with our own, able to use our own understanding. Um, but I have had this is my experience. From my experience, it's like I don't say, yeah, it's like I always like meet the same person, or the same personality. You know, they have a different, I say, bodysuit, right? Their meat suit, their costume. I'm talking about what you see, a costume, a suit. This is the suit that I chose. Yeah, to come as a human being to Earth, to this planet, they require a meat suit. This is the meat suit that I chose. You have a meat suit that you chose. So I feel like I re-meet the same people or persons, but they be in different meat suits. So you talk about past lives, and then I talk about like soulmates, and finding your soulmate, or finding I say soulmate, you're gonna meet soulmates. That's just gonna happen. That's what it is. It's a part of your journey. Like, you get to a certain point and you'll meet one particular soulmate at whatever age. It's for a reason, or it's for a season. You continue on and continue on. You're gonna meet another type of soulmate. Soulmates all the time is not long term. Soulmates all the time is not a romantic partner. Um, but it's something. It's someone that you chose to have experience and interaction, some type of relationship with throughout life at a certain point in life, so that you can learn something, so that you can gain something, so that you can see something, so that you could do something, right? To continue help you on your journey. So like, if it's a journey, like it's a game, you're in a game. So within the game, when you get to a certain level of the game, then you're going to meet this particular soulmate, and they're going to, in a roundabout way, in whatever way, they're going to teach you how to um be a better friend. Let's just say that is, that's what they're there to teach you. So now you guys are starting this relationship, and before the relationship ends, however it transpires, in many different forms of ways, or, good relationship, bad relationship, you begin to learn that thing. So, I've got enough. This is a video I did a couple years ago about when you meet people, you want to identify why they're there. Me myself, I don't allow, just I say empty relationships. What else can I call it? Like, I just don't allow just people into my life. I just don't. I'm very, very mindful when it comes to meeting people. Like, I'm, random people just in my life and exchanging numbers, and we just in my energy field. No. So when I meet people, when we see each other, we meet, hey there, how you doing? Even from that moment there, I want to know, why is this interaction transpiring? Because I just want to be mindful of what's going on, right? So, sometimes you're meeting people, and y'all could just be speaking. You'll never see them again. Y'all saw each other. Hey there, hey, speaking. All right, then. So you get that all day, kind of, where you just speak to people. How you doing? You know. All right, you keep it moving. So then you might meet and run into somebody, and y'all get to, hey, how you doing? What kind of work you do? Oh, really? I was interested in that. So now here you are. You're talking a little longer. It looks and seems like y'all might exchange numbers, and things might go a little further. Maybe it's just a business deal, but that's still a certain type of relationship. The relationship that you have is like a business partner. This gonna be a business associate. This y'all gonna talk business. That's what y'all are agreeing to, right? So in my mind, okay, this is business. I am being mindful of what I'm doing in it. I'm not just letting it happen. When I say being mindful, just letting it happen or whatever, you're like 2 steps ahead of what's going on. So you want to identify people when they come into your life. Why is this person here? I try to stay in constant communication with the man up above, with all my angels, my guides. I talk to them. I meet someone and I ask, who are they? Why did we meet? Okay? Something I used to do. If I meet a guy, let's just say, right off, the only thing you could be interested in is what you see with your eyes. So, attraction, okay? There's an attraction there with a guy, and we exchange numbers. In my head, I'm already in computing and put it in my head that this could be something romantic. I don't do that anymore. Even if there is an attraction, even if this person that I'm looking at is a nice looking gentleman, but my first thought doesn't go into a romantic partner. I begin to look at this man as a brother, because that's what he is first and foremost, a brother. Because I would jump the gun. I would, and I praise God for growth. It'll be good, a good place to take. That right there would be a good place to go into, just like a little bit on like relationships, and not moving fast. Taking your time. Taking your time. A lot of times we pass up the red flags, but sometimes we don't see them because we're going so fast. If you don't like a person, can't appreciate a person just for being who they are, just for being a brother, just for being an individual, you don't like them, appreciate them, you don't want to be around them. Why would you want a romantic relationship with them? So why not just start at that? Yeah. And this is for ladies and men. But ladies, you want to know if a man likes you, or if he's for real about you, or if you want to get him to like you, keep your legs closed. Keep your legs closed. Try it. That's one of that's one of my little tips. I really don't give out my little tips. I feel like everybody needs to kind of learn to catch on themselves. That's how I feel. That's the best way. That's how I did it. Yeah, like I'm one of those people. Hey, don't give me no cheat sheet. I don't want no cheat sheet. I'm gonna figure it out myself. Don't be trying to whisper me the answers to me. I'm gonna figure it out myself. No, I don't want your help. I'm gonna get it. But it's taking you so long. Yeah, but I'm gonna get it. That's just me. Love, the strongest power, the strongest ability, the strongest thing on earth is love. Having the ability to be love. When you are love, you attract love.